Hey guys, this is JP's LEGO Reviews. Today, I want to go through my LEGO Vehicle Christmas Guide. I want to show you which LEGO vehicles you should consider for the holidays and why. So, let's break it down. Let's start with the budget LEGO set. Now, the first sets that I have include the Koenigsegg Jesko. Now, for 30 Australian dollars and 20 US dollars, this set comes with quite a lot for what you're paying for. Firstly, I think the way that they've sculpted the Koenigsegg looks fantastic, and it looks very realistic compared to the Koenigsegg Jesko, unlike other Speed Champion sets which don't, due to just the way the car looks. What I also like about this set is it just has something different about it, and it's quite a unique build, which I do appreciate as well. I also really just like the way the car looks personally. Like, it's such a clean design, and I like the fact that LEGO have even been able to include the Swedish flag on the bottom section of the Koenigsegg to kind of just show a bit of a detail of where the car comes from, which actually is in the real life Jesko. And if you're going to get any LEGO Speed Champion set right now, I'd recommend the Koenigsegg because it's the set that's most likely to retire, but it's also the set that I believe is the best quality. Now, the second set I'd recommend is the Lamborghini Countach. For only a little bit above 250 pieces and for 33 Australian dollars and 20 US dollars, this set comes with quite a lot of value for your money. Firstly, it's a very well designed LEGO Speed Champion set. The curvature that LEGO have been able to include in this set is fantastic. And also, I really appreciate the way that LEGO have tried to sculpt the Countach the best way that they possibly could for the price. And it actually looks fantastic due to the sculpting efforts LEGO have placed in the Lamborghini. Now, I also like how they've included as many angles as they possibly could, and it's one of those Speed Champion sets where they designed it to look like a Lamborghini Countach, and it kind of actually looks like one. And that's what I really like about it the most. It's quite accurate, considering how affordable this set actually is. And it's pretty decent value too. Now, the third set I recommend is the Fast and the Furious Dodge Charger. Now, this LEGO set plays into LEGO's strengths for 33 Australian dollars and 20 US dollars because it's quite blocky in nature, and this suits LEGO's kind of design philosophy perfectly because LEGO in nature is blocky, so they've executed the blocky look fantastically. I also really like the rims on the car as well. I think the piece choice looks so interesting, and I really like the sleek look of the set. You also get a Fast and the Furious minifigure. It's a really well built LEGO set. Like, this thing looks fantastic for what it is, and it looks super sturdy too. And there's really not too much I can really complain about this set, which is a big plus for a set this size and at this price point. And the final set I recommend for the budget range is the Aston Martin DB5. Now, there are multiple reasons why you would want to buy this set. Firstly, James Bond minifigure, and secondly, the car itself. And the car is pretty decent considering it's 33 Australian dollars and 20 US dollars, and it's because of the way it's designed. Now, the Aston Martin DB5 in nature is quite a curvy looking car, but LEGO have been able to include the curves of the DB5 so well into quite a small set that, honestly, in my opinion, this set's pretty flawless. The only thing I would recommend with any of these Speed Champion sets is try and buy them on discount because it is going to be a little bit cheaper and it will feel like a bit of a better value set for your money. Now, let's move on to the medium price sets. Now, the only medium price set I even have in this list for 2022 is the McLaren Senna GTR for 90 Australian dollars or 50 US dollars. You get quite a lot of car for your money. At this price point, you expect better looks, you expect more functions, and you expect just a larger vehicle, and this is what exactly you'd get. Now, if you own a LEGO Creator Expert car, this set actually is quite similarly sized to that, which is good. But what this car includes is quite a bit of functionality. It has steering, pistons, as well as scissor doors, there's just a lot of things that come with this car. And it's also designed really well too. For $90, you don't really expect quality, yet this set is full of quality actually. And I really just appreciate the way that LEGO have really designed this LEGO set, because it just looks so clean and so slick. And I can't really complain about this set for $90, and it's also a good entry point into a LEGO Technic set if you're considering on getting one, because LEGO Technic has quite a few, it's a complicated building system, and this is a good set to get into because it's not too simple, but it's not too complicated either. It's the Goldilocks for trying to find something to start with. Now, going on to the large set. Now, the first set I recommend is the Ford Mustang. Now, the Ford Mustang itself looks fantastic. It just looks flawless, really. LEGO have pulled off the set so well. I also really like the way that you can even firstly customize this set. You can change the look entirely. It comes with 8 different pieces, and you can add what you feel like and disclude what you don't really want to include to make the LEGO set look completely different, which I appreciate. And you can also steer it. You can open up a lot of things in the car. There's quite a bit of movement, which is also something I appreciate. But the only real complaint I have about this set, and the one thing I would absolutely tell you guys what to do, is make sure you get this set on discount, because due to the price increases at $250 Australian dollars or $170 US dollars, this set really isn't worth what they are charging. And what I recommend is simply getting this set at just maybe 20% off cheaper, and you'll feel a lot better about your decision. But this set by far has to be the best LEGO Creator car money can buy, or even LEGO Icons. It's the same sort of theme, but you know what I mean. Now, the other set I recommend is the Transformers Optimus Prime. Now, this is for someone who's looking for something really different in their LEGO experience, but for $280 Australian dollars or $180 US dollars, it's a really interesting set for what you're paying. Firstly, it can transform from a mech to a semi-truck, which is something that I really appreciate LEGO including, because they didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway. And it's just a very interesting build, because you're getting a mech and a truck in the same time, which isn't something that any other LEGO set can really do as efficiently as this one. I really like how LEGO have actually put the effort to make this look good in both mech form and truck form. And apart from that, there's nothing really too much you can complain about this LEGO truck set. It looks fantastic, and there's no complaints build-wise with it. The only thing I would recommend though is finding this set on discount, because it is on the higher end of the price spectrum and it's not such good value for money. Now, moving on onto the gigantic LEGO set. The first gigantic LEGO set I recommend is the LEGO Land Rover Defender. Now, this is probably the biggest LEGO set I recommend you buying first, and here's why. The value for money on this thing is insane. For 2,500 pieces, you're getting a very large Land Rover vehicle. It comes with suspension, steering, a winch, gear shifting, pistons, and other smaller functions as well. And for only for 120 Australian dollars and $200 US dollars, this I would say is the only real Lego set that you can buy right now that has a comparable experience to the supercars like the Bugatti Chiron, for example, but at a cheaper price point. It really is the only set that's comparable, and for that, it's absolutely fantastic for what it is. Now, this set probably is on the way out. Like, I don't know how much longer Lego will actually keep this thing on sale until it retires. So what I would recommend is you guys just get this set as quickly as possible if you're interested in it, because it is one of those Lego Technic sets you really do want to get before it retires, because it's just special and it's different and it's just something awesome. Now, the next set I recommend is the McLaren F1 car. Now, what I really like about this set is the way it looks. It's such a clean looking Lego set for the amount of money you're paying for it. Here's what I mean. Usually for Lego Technic, or just Lego in general, Lego Technic sets don't look that good. They have a few holes, maybe they look a bit funny in some angles, simply because it is Lego Technic. But this McLaren, I have to say, it does look fantastic for the price you're paying. Now, obviously, they could change the colour of the pins and whatever, they'll make it look better. But there's really not much to complain about the looks of the McLaren, and also I really appreciate the fact that Lego simply did make a Formula 1 car, which is something that they haven't made for the last 8 years. I also really like the way that they've included the functions, for example like the engine and all their other functionality in this set in a quite hidden way, where you still get quite a few functions, but they're not super obvious. And this set looks fantastic for what it is. Like I said again, it looks fabulous. But the only thing I would recommend about this set is simply just wait to find it on sale, because it is a bit expensive for what it is too. Like at $300 Australian dollars or $200 US dollars, I don't really believe it's worth the value that they're trying to get you to pay. So I recommend trying to get it at least 20% off, if not more, simply because it really isn't worth their asking price. Now the final set I recommend is the Lamborghini Sian. At 700 Australian dollars or 450 US dollars, this is the pinnacle of Lego Technic sets. It really is. You get everything functions wise. You get gear shifting, you get pistons, you have suspension, you have steering, you have scissor doors. You also have a fantastic looking car. You have everything in the Lamborghini, which is really clean looking actually. They have made this set look extremely clean for the money you're paying for it. But still, at the same time, it just comes with so much. You have the green on this looks fantastic. The green and gold contrast looks really good. Even though I know it's not actually the Cyan's real colour, it's more olive green, the actual thing. I actually like the fact that Lego made it bright green, because it does look better in Lego form. What I also really appreciate about this set is, apart from its looks, it's a fantastic building experience too. Like, these big Lego Technic supercars, they are a really fun experience to build. There's just so much complexity in them. There's just a joy to build. But this set was a good value for money, but not anymore. This set in Australia increased from $570 to $700, and I believe in the US it went from $350 to $450. And for that money, you really need to get this on discount before you buy it. Now, this Lego set still is the pinnacle of all Lego cars, okay? But for the price you're paying for it, you really do need to find it on discount. But other than finding it at a cheaper price, this set is simply stunning, and it's not a Lego set you want to miss out on, that's for sure. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are down below on these Lego sets. Which one would you get, and which one do you already have? Also, yeah, that's actually it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you want to see more content just like this, then please subscribe. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and keep building.